What's going on, guys? This is my first LEGO review, and the first one I'm doing is Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of the Golden Idol. This is set number 77015. There's 1,545 pieces, and it retails for $149.99 in the United States. This is a look at some of the box art. This is one of the biggest dioramas LEGO has released yet. As you can see, this diorama consists of 3 separate sections that all combine into one. The first section on the left contains a little bit of the jungle and the entrance of the temple, and it also contains the part where the boulder rolls down. The middle section contains the pit where Indiana Jones connects his whip to the pole to swing across. And the final section on the very right is the final part of the temple where the golden idol is. And that is also where Indiana Jones tries to replace the idol with the sack of dirt. It pretty much goes through that entire scene in the movie, which is great. And as a huge fan of Indiana Jones, this is like the perfect set. And especially for someone who has a lot of nostalgia for the original LEGO Indiana Jones sets, this set marks a perfect return for the Indiana Jones franchise to come back, probably for the last time. The box art on the side includes this great shot of Indiana Jones in the original movie. This is the back of the box, which shows some different angles of the diorama. It shows Satipo swinging on the vine and the giant head falling as Indiana Jones takes the idol. It also shows on the right that there's a light brick that is included with this set, which I'll show later. Okay, so let's build the set. First of all, let's go over the minifigures. This is the Indiana Jones minifigure. It comes with the whip, and he's holding the sack of dirt. He has his satchel. He's wearing the new hat and hair mold, and he's got torso and leg printing. He also has back printing and a second face print, which is really cool. It's one of the coolest face prints I've ever seen. It has cobwebs on it and a spider. Next, we have Bellic or Belloc, and he doesn't look too different or interesting compared to what he might have looked like in the original LEGO Indiana Jones sets. He doesn't have any leg printing, he only has torso and back printing. The color is really bland, the same typical pistol, and the hat looks stupid. There's the back printing, and he only has the one face print. Next, we are looking at the warrior. This guy looks great. He's got torso, back, and leg printing. His face printing looks great. He's got face paint. The hair piece is pretty accurate, and the torso piece is very detailed. And there's the back printing. And lastly, we have Satipo. He has the same hair piece as the warrior. He also has front and back printing. The back is really cool because it also has spiders on it. And he has a second face print. This is the finished and completed set. It looks phenomenal. Here is the first section with the boulder. It has a lot of detail. This front part looks great. It's got a lot of vegetation and greenery from where the entrance into the jungle is. And then in the entrance of the cave, we have multiple spiders, a bunch of cave spikes, the various brick-built faces all throughout. And then this one back here is one of my favorites. And a skeleton chilling in the corner next to some spikes. So this is what the boulder looks like when it rolls down. You just twist the knob on the front. It just rolls down really quick, really smooth, and then you just twist it back up. This is the mechanism in the back and how it works. It connects to the knob through the bottom of the platform, and when it rolls down, you just twist the knob and it rolls down, and then when you twist it back, it just follows this track back up. And then the way that these are angled, it just holds it up. Next we have this middle section with the plaque in the front, which gives the quote from Satipo, "Let us hurry, there's nothing to fear here." And then Indiana Jones says, "That's what scares me." And this one has 2 knobs. So this pole is supposed to portray Indiana Jones' whip when it connects, so he can swing over this pit. So this knob swings the whip over the pit. The knob on the left opens and closes this door, which I guess is supposed to just be the entrance to this next chamber. This is what the mechanisms look like from the back. Isn't as exciting as the first one, but this mechanism is what swings the whip. And then this mechanism is just what raises, holds the door, and then lowers. This is the final part, which is definitely the most interesting. There's the most detail. There are multiple brick built faces everywhere, these gray ones, and then there are also these sticker elements that we put in. And this one right here is a minifigure face. So this final mechanism is one of the most interesting, as it does the most things with just this one knob. So turning the knob lowers the idle, turns the light on, and throws down this big head. So as I turn it, the brick light will come on, and then the idle lowers. And then if you keep turning it, the giant head falls out. It's kind of complicated. It's connected with these little pin pieces on both sides connecting it, and it's also connected with like 3 different kinds of the small chain pieces, and then you kind of just push it back in the hole and it stays, and then you just rotate the knob back up to bring the golden idol back. The golden idol piece itself looks really good. The mold looks really great, and the way that it lowers is also very clean, very smooth, and it can just kind of rotate freely. So this mechanism on this end is definitely the most complicated. It has all these different parts, and it has a couple rubber bands. This is what turns the brick light on, and the mechanism under the idol is just like a piece similar to one of these, which just rotates and then it just raises and lowers it. It's pretty simple. Overall, I would give this set a solid 9.3 out of 10. The mechanical moving parts are smooth enough, and the light brick is really cool because it lights up the golden idol as Indy approaches it. The brick built boulder looks great for the shape. There are plenty of spiders and spikes and an enormous amount of brick built faces that really make the set look great. The sticker faces look good. The plaque is unfortunately made up of stickers, which is a bummer, especially for a $150 set. But if you're a fan of Lego Indiana Jones, or if you have any nostalgia for the original Lego Indiana Jones sets, this is a must-buy if you have the money to spend. In no way is this video sponsored. I bought this set with my own money. These are my own authentic thoughts and opinions, and I think that's all. I will probably make a review on the other Indiana Jones sets that have been released, but I wanted to do this one first just because it's so good. And yeah, I think that's all.